In the book of Revelation, a text filled with vivid imagery and symbolic narratives, one of the most compelling figures is the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. This phrase, found in Revelation chapter 17 verse 1, opens a chapter that has intrigued theologians, historians and scholars for centuries. The woman on many waters is depicted as a figure of immense influence and corruption. Her portrayal is both evocative and enigmatic, inviting readers to ponder her true identity and role within the apocalyptic vision. The concept of the Great Whore is not merely a character description but a symbol laden with meaning. The imagery used in Revelation is often allegorical, designed to convey deeper spiritual truths. In this context, the woman represents more than just an individual. She embodies a system or entity that is both alluring and deceitful. This dual nature, both appealing and treacherous, sets the stage for an exploration of her significance. The term whore itself is provocative, suggesting moral and spiritual degradation. It conjures images of betrayal and unfaithfulness, which are central themes in the book of Revelation. Let us journey into the depths of Revelation 17 to uncover the hidden meanings behind this enigmatic figure. In Revelation chapter 17 verse 15, the many waters upon which the woman sits are explicitly explained as representing peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. This is a crucial element of the text, as it underscores the woman's extensive reach and influence. The use of water as a symbol is potent, drawing on its associations with life, movement, and the capacity to both nurture and destroy. The imagery of many waters suggests a global scope, indicating that the woman's influence is not confined to a single locale but extends across the world. The waters serve as a metaphor for the diverse and interconnected human societies that fall under the woman's sway. Historically, water has also been a symbol of chaos and unpredictability. This aspect of the symbolism may hint at the woman's ability to manipulate and dominate through chaos and division. Her power is both fluid and pervasive, echoing the unpredictable currents of the waters she sits upon. Her presence is felt across nations and cultures, making her a figure of universal relevance in the eschatological narrative of Revelation. The woman described in Revelation 17 is adorned in opulence, clothed in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold, precious stones, and pearls. This lavish attire is significant, as it serves to highlight her wealth, power, and seductive allure. Purple and scarlet in particular were colors associated with royalty and luxury in the ancient world, symbolizing authority and status. Her adornment with gold and jewels further emphasizes her wealth and the materialistic nature of her influence. These details are not merely descriptive but serve as indicators of the woman's ability to captivate and corrupt through the allure of material gain. Her appearance is both enticing and deceptive, masking the abominations she represents. In her hand she holds a golden cup filled with abominations and the filth of her fornication. The golden cup symbolizes the seductive power of sin, which often appears appealing but is ultimately destructive. The woman's attire and the cup she holds are integral to understanding her character. One of the most prevalent interpretations of the woman on many waters is that she represents a corrupt world system. In this view, the woman embodies the collective moral and spiritual decay found within human societies. Her influence is seen as pervasive, affecting political, economic, and cultural spheres across the globe. The woman's opulence and power are seen as reflective of the materialistic and morally bankrupt systems that prioritize wealth and status over spiritual integrity. Her portrayal serves as a critique of societal values that lead individuals away from truth and virtue. The notion of a world system is further supported by the woman's depiction as both alluring and deceptive. Her seductive appearance masks a deeper corruption, much like how societal systems can outwardly appear successful while being fundamentally flawed. This interpretation calls for vigilance and discernment, encouraging individuals to resist the temptations of the world. By viewing the woman as a representation of a corrupt world system, the text of Revelation offers a timeless warning. Section 5. Interpretations: the Roman Empire. Another interpretation of the woman on many waters identifies her with the Roman Empire. During the time Revelation was written, Rome was a dominant power with significant influence over the Mediterranean world. The woman's description fits this context, as Rome was known for its wealth, luxury, and moral decadence. The attire of the woman, with its royal colors and opulence, can be seen as a reflection of the grandeur and excess associated with Rome. Her widespread influence is mirrored in the empire's control over diverse peoples and territories, represented by the many waters. This interpretation views the woman as a critique of Rome's imperial power and its corrupting effects. Historically, early Christians faced persecution under Roman rule, and Revelation's symbolic language would have resonated with their experiences. By interpreting the woman as the Roman Empire, the text becomes a subversive critique of imperial power. Section 6. Interpretations. Babylon the Great. The woman on many waters is also closely associated with Babylon the Great, a symbolic representation of ancient Babylon. In biblical literature, Babylon is often used as a metaphor for oppression and idolatry, making it a fitting parallel for the woman in Revelation 17. This interpretation draws on the historical and theological significance of Babylon as an archetype of moral and spiritual decay. Babylon's legacy as a city of excess, power, and false worship aligns with the woman's depiction as a figure of corruption and seduction. Her opulent attire and the golden cup filled with abominations mirror the materialistic and idolatrous practices associated with Babylon. This interpretation emphasizes the continuity of moral and spiritual challenges throughout history. The reference to Babylon the Great in Revelation serves as a warning against the allure of false worship and the dangers of aligning with oppressive systems. By viewing the woman as Babylon the Great, the text provides a historical and theological lens through which to understand her role. Section 7. Interpretations. Spiritual unfaithfulness. Beyond historical and political interpretations, the woman on many waters can also be seen as a symbol of spiritual unfaithfulness. In this view, she represents the collective turning away from true spiritual devotion, embodying the allure of false teachings and idolatry. The woman's seductive appearance and lavish attire symbolize the temptation of spiritual compromise. Her influence over peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages highlights the widespread nature of spiritual unfaithfulness, which affects individuals and communities alike. This interpretation serves as a call to spiritual vigilance and commitment. In the context of Revelation, spiritual unfaithfulness is a recurring theme, often contrasted with the purity and faithfulness expected of believers. The woman's portrayal as a figure of spiritual seduction underscores the importance of remaining true to one's spiritual convictions amidst the challenges of a world filled with deception and allure. It encourages readers to examine their own spiritual lives and to seek authenticity in their faith practices. Section 8. The significance of the woman's symbolism. The symbolism of the woman on many waters is rich and multifaceted, offering insights into various aspects of human experience and spirituality. Her portrayal as a figure of corruption, seduction, and widespread influence serves as a powerful critique of societal and spiritual failings. Each interpretation, whether as a corrupt world system, the Roman Empire, Babylon, or spiritual unfaithfulness, sheds light on different dimensions of her significance. The woman's influence over many waters underscores the pervasive and interconnected nature of these challenges. Her opulence and allure highlight the seductive power of materialism and false teachings, which can lead individuals away from true spiritual devotion. Her portrayal in Revelation serves as a timeless reminder of the need for discernment and vigilance in the face of temptation. The recurring theme of moral and spiritual decay found in the woman's symbolism speaks to the human tendency toward corruption and compromise. The enduring mystery of the woman on many waters invites ongoing reflection and interpretation. Section 9. Conclusion. The woman's enduring mystery. The woman on many waters, as depicted in Revelation 17, remains a figure of enduring mystery and intrigue. Her symbolic portrayal as a corrupting influence invites a range of interpretations, each offering valuable insights into the text's meaning and relevance. Whether seen as a representation of a corrupt world system, the Roman Empire, Babylon, or spiritual unfaithfulness, she embodies the challenges posed by moral and spiritual decay. Her depiction as a figure of wealth, power, and seduction serves as a potent reminder of the dangers of materialism and false teachings. The widespread influence of the many waters she sits upon highlights the interconnected nature of these challenges, which transcend time and culture. Her symbolism speaks to the universality of human struggles with temptation and the need for spiritual vigilance. The rich tapestry of interpretations surrounding the woman underscores the complexity of the Book of Revelation. The woman on many waters continues to captivate the imagination, challenging us to confront the moral and spiritual challenges of our own time.